In this Howuku review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Howuku and if you should get started with this conversion optimization tool. I will provide you with the most comprehensive review where I will guide you through all the features and help you set everything up for yourself. I will break down the pricing structure and show you how to get the best deal currently available with a coupon code. I will also do a comparison to other similar tools on the market. Next, I will go through Howuku's roadmap to see what features Donald and his team are planning to release. And lastly, I will provide you with the pros and cons and my honest recommendations on if or who should buy Howuku. Click on the link in the description or type this web address into your browser. It will take you to Howuku's special lifetime deal page where you will get the best discount currently available. Full transparency, this is an affiliate link. I will receive a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you find my review useful and want to help support my channel, then I would really appreciate you using my link. If not, that's fine as well. Okay, so let me first explain to you what Howuku is. So it's an all-in-one conversion optimization suite. It is designed to increase your conversion rate, which means your sales will increase and resulting in an increase in profits without any extra traffic. So you obviously know there's two main ways of making more money. The first way is to get more traffic, which you would use SEO tools and things like that to help you with. Or the second way is to increase your conversion rate, which is what Howuku can do for you. So now let's take a look at their main features that they offer. If we scroll down, you can see here, the first one is their feedback widget. And this is similar to a tool called UserBack, which was previously on a lifetime deal as well. And how it works is you can see if you click on feedback and you can draw stuff. But I will show you on my live site right now how this is done. So the feedback tool is here. This is my demo website and you can click on feedback and there's screenshots or video feedback or general feedback. So I'm just going to show you the screenshot one by clicking here, and you can highlight different sections like this, right? And we can cross out text like this, put arrows, or even put a text on there. So I'll make a comment here and I'll say change to okay. So if that's my comment, I just press save, and once you're happy with everything, you click on the tick mark, fill this information in, and then just click send. So this is the first feature of the feedback tool. The second feature they have is the poll. You can create polls like this. See, I just made a quick one saying if you like the site or not. I'll just say bad, so I don't like it, and it's done, right? So essentially this is a feedback tool and it can help increase your conversion rate by implementing these suggestions from your viewers. But obviously you know this is more of a manual feedback and is not the main selling point of this tool, I believe, but still handy to have as a bonus for free. Now we go further down to their more mainstream tool. So the next one is their recording tool, which will record your website and show what visitors are actually doing and where they're clicking and where they're scrolling. I will also show you this on my live site. So here is a recording and I'll press play and you can see here it shows when people are clicking and scrolling. So if I click on the click, it will take you to where someone clicks, and if I click on the scroll, it will take me to where your visitor is scrolling. So this is a very useful tool to see what your viewers are doing on your website and how they're interacting on your site. So this is an example I've made on my website, which shows as featured on, and then my variant one, I just made a quick change to say as featured in. This is obviously just to show you how it works. It's not an A/B test that I would run myself, as this is more of a home page. I would be using this on a product page, a sales page, or an affiliate roundup review type page, where you'd want to start by testing your colors, like the button colors, if orange or red or green converts better. Or you could even test out your button text, whether you use buy now or purchase here or check price. These are the types of quick win A/B tests that you can do to figure out how to improve your conversion rate. And with Howuku, you can see here, the variant can be as many as you want. I can add another variant, so you can become a multi-variant testing, not just a simple A/B test. So now that you have a good idea of how their 4 main features work, I will show you how to install them step by step. So if you go to the Howuku dashboard and click on settings and click on websites, this is where you can add a new website. So you click on add website, type in your website, click add project, and now click on get tracking code. So it depends on what type of website you have. If it's a HTML, you copy this code, but if it's WordPress like mine, then you click on that. And the first step is to click here and install the WordPress plugin onto your website here. And once you've done that, you can come back here, copy this to your clipboard, and then paste this snippet into the header of your website. And then you come down here and enter your website again and click on verify installation. But I've already done that for my website, so I won't do it again. The steps are straightforward though if you follow what I said. And just so you know, if you bought an agency plan, you can utilize the features by clicking on this 3 dots here, click on settings, and then you can have your subdomain here, right? You can add in .com dollar if you wish. This is where you point your name service from your domain name provider. So if I want to have it as dashboard.comdollar.com, then I would simply point my CNAME of dashboard to proxy.howuku.com, and that will allow me to log in with my own custom domain and custom branding as my dashboard for my clients. And I've already done this here, so I will just show you as an example. So if I copy abtests.comdollar.com and I type that in, you can see here, this is my personal login page with my brand.comdollar and my custom domain abtest.comdollar.com. So if you have an agency and your client logs in, they won't know what tool you're using and will think that they're logging into your own platform. So this is a really great feature to have if you run an agency. Okay, so aside from that, you can also add team members by clicking team, and you can invite your users. So once again, if you're an agency and you want to assign your clients to different projects, you can choose the project you want, and then you would invite the user and they would only see the websites in that project. And the next thing with regards to integration, you can click on the website and click on API key and integration, and this will show you the integrations currently available, which is Zapier and Integromat. But as of a few days ago, Pabbly has also been integrated with Howuku. So that should give you enough choice to integrate with any tools you want. So now that we have the basics out of the way, let's go and set up some of these tests. So I go to dashboard, and the first thing I'm going to show you is the feedback. So the one that I've created is here. But if I want to create a new one, you click new campaign, choose your title, your questions, and anything else you want. Once you're happy with what you want, then we go to appearance. So I had mine on the right side, but you can put it on the left as well. And always remove the branding. So I had mine ticked on, and you can enable screen recording also. So I have that on. And with the conditions, if you don't want to show it on mobile, then you can untick it, but you can leave it on all of them if you want. And there's pages and rules which you can create. So if you want it to show up on a certain page and not on a certain page, you can add the rules here. And the country rules also, you can choose which country you want to whitelist and which you don't want to be seen. And with the email notification, if you get a feedback and you put your email in here, it'll notify you when you're getting a feedback from someone. And if you're happy with everything, then you just press save feedback. And you can see now it's being created, okay? Now the next tool is the polls. This is also very simple and easy to set up. You just click on the new campaign, you click on the question, and you can ask anything you want. So this is my simple question, okay? and then you go to appearance and it's the same thing again, left or right. And the condition, you can make it pop up immediately or make it wait a certain time or scroll a certain amount on your page before it pops up. And you can decide how many times you want it to show here. So if it's just one time, you can do that, or always show, or until they respond, you can choose the one you want. I like to keep it at the show until respond. And this is another great one. They track who comes onto your website. So if you only want to ask new users, you can here as well. But if you want to ask a question to only returning customers, then you can also do it this way, which is really handy to have. And now you can segment everything and add the rules and the countries, just like in the feedback section. And once you're happy, click on Save Poll. And now you can see my test poll has been created. So that's it for the insights and feedback section. And now we can come to the behavioral section, and the recording is already automatically set up for you once you have installed the code onto your website's header section. Now the cool thing about this is you can filter your viewers by different ways and save segments as well if you want to. So if I add a filter and I want to choose the browser and I only want people from Chrome, then it will show a list of people here like this who are coming to my website using the Chrome browser. And if you want to save the segment, you can click on Add Segment here. So you may have a complicated custom segmentation which you always want to come and look at, then you can save it here. Click OK and your segment is here. And you can also click on the bell icon and it can alert you when viewers from this segment has been added, which is really handy feature to have. So that's the recording section. And now we want to go to the heat map. So this is where you can add important individual pages which you want your heat map to be done on. So you click on add heat map and just heat map name. I'll just say home page. I'm just doing a sample one for you right now. And the page I'll do is .com$.com. And you can set different matching rules again. So it can be simple, or you can have the exact match if you just want to do a page like / my about page, for example. Then this will only show this page, or you can choose contain. So this can be anything with about plus a page after that will be heat mapped. And the next section is the number of recordings. I always choose the maximum as I bought the highest plan, but if you're limited then you can do less, but I always feel the more data you have, the better it is. So with the heat map data source, you can either have all the new recordings moving forward, or you can include the previous history stuff too. So once you're happy and chosen the one you want, click on create heat map, and there I have my home page heat map set up. Next thing is the event tracking. So what event tracking is, you can track what people have clicked on your website. So Howuku tracks your whole website, every page and every click. So by adding a new event, if I want to track add to cart, you can click on add to cart. So any text on your website where a customer clicks on any button or anything that says add to cart, Howuku would have tracked that for you, and they will tell you how many times that has been clicked on. So my CTA button will be add to cart. Okay, I don't have the word add to cart on my website because it's not an e-commerce site, but this is just another example for you. So I click on save event, and you can see you can track all these events. I do have a contacts page and people have clicked on it here. Okay, so you can tell you how many times the event appears, and you can see the conversion rates for each of your event tracking, which is really handy. Now the next tool, which is my favorite tool, and I believe it moves the needle the most on conversion rate optimization, is the A/B testing tool. And to create a new test, you just click on add new tests, give it a name, and I'm just gonna do the home page for now. Click on next, set up variant. So this is a feature I believe that sets Howuku apart from many other conversion rate optimization tools, as you can simply just click on any text and change the wording with their editor straight away. See that? It is very simple. So obviously I'm just changing things that don't matter right now, but if you had important things like a button, so I'll show you a button down here. So read my story, so click here. We can also change the button colors, make it red, click save again. I'll make this red and the text white. Okay, so the result is pretty good and it's so easy to change. I just changed my button color and my text and it took 2 seconds. And you can create as many variants as you want by going to here and clicking on add new variant. You can keep adding as many as you want. As long as you have enough traffic, Howuku can give you a result and tell you which version of your page converts better. But as I said from the start, you should be testing your money pages or review pages or product pages where a button or a color will make a big effect on how your customers convert for you and how you can increase your sales with the same amount of traffic. So for now, I just click on set up goal, and for this I will just choose anything for now as featured. And how do I define a conversion? There's different ways. You can submit a form or trigger a script. Any of these options will depend on what you're trying to achieve in your test. So for me, if it was a button, then it'll be click on a text or click on an element. So now once you have the goal, I did went and change my button color, right? So I'm just gonna go down and click on here. So that's gonna be my goal, right? Is for people to click on this button. Now I can come down and click on complete. Press OK. So my test is being created as well here. So that's the A/B testing tool. And if you want to see the results, obviously 42 visitors is not enough. If it was enough, then you'd be able to say it was statistically significant. The next section is a personalization. So this is something where you can personalize your A/B testing by splitting the traffic from different places. So for example, if I had a traffic coming from this video, then I can direct that traffic to a certain landing page instead of my usual landing page. And I'll show you what I mean here. You click on add new profile and I'll just say test again. And the page, I'll just do the home page again. Like this, click on setup variant. You can choose it based on your URL containing a certain word. So if you're sending out an email and you have tracked it, then your tracking link should be able to separate the difference. If it was like in my example where the visitor's coming from YouTube, you can type in youtube.com here, save settings. And if I want to say welcome YouTuber instead of welcome to .com$ for people coming from YouTube, then I can do that. So this is going to customize the page for a specific audience. If this was an e-commerce page, for example, and you've sent a special discount to your customers who are on your email list, then you can have some personalized text telling them that they're getting a special discount as they're on your email list. And this will make your customers love you more. So if I'm happy with this and you understand what I'm talking about, then I'll click on next setup goal. This is the same section as we have with the A/B testing. So you just choose the one that you want, click on a text, and what I said was YouTuber for this case. So then I click on complete and it's successful, and that's okay. The next customized thing you can do on Howuku is for your funnel. If you have a sales funnel, you can track where the visitors dropped off throughout your whole funnel. And you can create your funnel here. But I won't do that now as I don't have a funnel on my website here. And that's all the features and tools you can use on Howuku. One quick thing I wanted to mention is in analytics, if you go to visitors, you can see that Howuku tracks people and gives them a profile on your site so that you can retarget them later when you want. So if I click on this profile, it'll give me all the information about this person who came to my site. Where they came from, this case was LinkedIn, what country and browser and all these other information. So we can retarget them later. And this is something unique, I believe, with Howuku, and it can definitely be developed further on with other features to make it more powerful. I think Howuku has one of the most generous pricing options I've seen on a lifetime deal for a conversion optimization tool. They even have an agency plan, which I have not seen from any of their competitors before. But let's start off with explaining the basic plan. So it's $60, you get 20,000 page visits, 3-month recording storage, 1 website, and 3 limits to all the features that I just showed you previously. So their plans are pretty simple to understand. If you go to the growth plan, you just get more of everything. You can have sub accounts now, that's the difference. So you can start having clients or other people share the limits with you. And if we go to the pro, what you get on top of that is the webhook and integration. This is with Zapier, Integromat or Pabbly. And the second thing is this handy feature of the filtering rules, which I showed you how powerful it can be, and being able to segment and customize them later. And with the agency plan, as you know that I showed you from the start, is you can have your custom domain like I have for my website here, abtest.com.com, and you can have your own branding on it with your own logo. So you can see all this is a one-time price, which is ridiculously cheap for a tool like this, which costs a fair bit of money to run servers as they're recording everything all the time. And if you've done a lot of A/B testing before, you've probably used this tool or know that it's one of the best in the industry. It's called VWO, and for this one to compare with Howuku, it's probably going to be this plan here, Conversion Optimization Essentials. So if I go to view pricing, and if I just stick to their normal 10,000 visitors per month, it costs $368 per month. This is crazy. You can see on Howuku for a similar plan, it's going to be their cheapest plan, which is $60 for 20,000 page views. Or even if you want everything and get their agency plan, it's $329 as opposed to $368 per month. So this is a no-brainer for me. And you can even stack these agency plans up to 4 times as well if you want to. And if you want to get an extra 20% off this already amazing price, then you can click on Get Lifetime Deal. And once you're at the payment section, there will be a section where you can add in your coupon code. And what you type in is Digital Think. That'll give you an extra 20% off all these prices. Howuku's roadmap is very interesting here to me, as they have some big features coming out. One of them is the web personalization. I believe this is going to be similar to Hyperize, which was a very popular lifetime deal, as you all may know. And they're also planning to do a lot of filtering and customization on the data that you get. So for example, this heat map is going to be able to be filtered, and the tracking here, you'll be able to track specific URLs. And also planned here for later, which was one of the features that I requested, was to control the traffic distribution for A/B testing. So for example, you may want 30% going to your variation 1 and 70% staying at your control page. This will be a handy feature to have once it is ready. So the roadmap looks good to me overall. If they are able to achieve all of this, then I believe this tool is on its way to long-term sustainability. The first con that I have for Howuku is the bugs. There's been a few bugs when I initially set up the tool a couple of months ago, but lately it has been good and I have not had to report any bugs. So this is a minor con, but I'm sure along the way in the next few months it'll all be fixed. The next con is the detailed data I believe is missing. So there's graphs and charts and just detailed information which is provided on tools like VWO that I believe is missing here, but I believe the founder is going to start to add these extra features to the tool also. So I'm not too worried about that at the moment. And for the pros, the first one I really like is their clean user interface. Howuku makes it very easy to navigate through everything and set up your tests. The second one is of course their pricing. It's amazing how cheap you can get this tool at the one-time price compared to how much it costs for an established A/B testing tool like VWO and Optimizely, which is at least $300 or $400 up to $1,000 a month. The next plus I'd have to say is their roadmap, as they are planning to implement some big features in the near future. And my last pro that I have for this tool is that it's an all-in-one conversion optimization tool. It's not just an A/B testing tool, it's not just a feedback tool, it's not just a personalization tool. It's got everything that you need to optimize and increase your conversion rate for your website. I would definitely recommend this tool for anyone with a website. First of all, you know how expensive conversion optimization tools usually cost from what I've showed you previously. So even though this is quite a new product with some missing features, the low one-time price combined with generous usage makes this deal a winner for me, and I picked up one for myself. The founder, Donald, is also very responsive to feedback based on my conversations with him, and the roadmap also looks very promising, and have the potential to compete with the best tools like VWO and Optimizely. So this is my recommendation for you. So I recommend you pick a plan that you think will suit you and try it out for yourself. There's always a 30-day money-back guarantee you can activate if you really don't like it after testing it out. Here's a quick question for you. What is the current A/B testing tool you are using right now? Let me know in the comments section below. Do you like the level of detail I'm providing in my review so far? If so, let me know by liking my video and subscribing to this channel so you don't miss out on quality video coming up just like this that I release every single week. Now, if you're looking for more useful tools for your business at a great price, then I recommend you check out this next video here, and I'll see you in that next tutorial.